It's about time for us to do what we do. We got the whole place jumping with our funky crew. And if you feel a little low, we'll just get down to the show. Designed to make you shine, bring you back to your
So the Bay Collective started about 7 years ago.
The Bay Collective is a collection of unique individuals, predominantly women at this point.
Most of them have their own musical project, so it's a very, very special combination of talented artists.
We come together to play Hayley's music, and we are all musicians in our own right.
I joined the Bay Collective from the very beginning. It started with an idea Hayley had when we were together one night, really late night.
I was having a jam session with some friends and we played music all night, and it just kind of dawned on me that I didn't get to spend a lot of time with my friends because they are all musicians. So we're all playing music and playing gigs all at the same time. So we just weren't getting to spend a lot of time together. So I just thought, well, why don't we start a project that we could just put everyone in and we can do gigs together and have some fun and take it on the road. And that's really where it started, was that I wanted to get more friend time.
I was there at the time, jumped in on that project because it sounded super fun, and totally agree with that ethos to be in a band with all our friends so that we can spend more time together.
Baby, all I want to do is hold you through the night. Yeah. Baby, all I want to do, I want to hold you, hold so tight. Beautiful.
My name is Hayley Grace. I sing and I play the guitar, and I live in Mullumbimby. I've been a musician for about 25 years.
I'm Felicity Lawless. I play guitar, sing and play drums. My main joy in life is playing music, spreading love, practicing yoga, loving all the animals and the plants.
My name's Chelsea, and Chelsea Sky Eater is like my official stage name. And I play flute, clarinet, saxophone and keyboard mostly, and sing. And I'm a part-time mermaid as well. For real.
My name is Elena, but I am known as Miscellaneous. That's my stage name. I am originally from Italy. As you can hear, I have an accent, but now I am Australian as well. I'm a citizen. I've been here for 14 years, and I've been playing music for over 30 years, so a very long time. I play woodwinds instruments, so I play the clarinet, the sax, alto and tenor, and the flute. And what else? I do some backing vocals.
I think I knew from a really early age that singing and music and performing was something that was going to be a big part of my life. My love for music started when I was a little girl. My father played the guitar and the harmonica and really loved blues music. And so there was always music in my house. My mum was always singing. Every time we go on a road trip, there was always the playlist on the radio that we all sung along to.
I grew up with a family that was really into listening to music and staying current with new music. Like my parents always loved Triple J when I was growing up. I just really wanted to learn like every instrument that I could possibly learn. So there was like a few guitars laying around the house, which I picked up from a pretty young age, like probably around 5. My mum taught me how to read tablature so I could start like learning little songs on the guitar. And then like in Queensland, everyone gets recorders in primary school. So I got a recorder and I was obsessed with that. My poor family.
When I was 4 or 5, I began just playing any instrument I could get my hands on. I just spent most of my childhood locked in my room writing music.
When I was in primary school, I was playing the recorder and singing in the choir, and it was super fun. And then the music teacher called my mom, and because he thought I was talented. And then she enrolled me in a school which had clarinet as an instrument.
When I first started writing and playing and performing, I was playing folk and rock music on a steel string guitar, which then I was asked to join a soul and reggae band. And that's when I fell in love with reggae. I started getting guitar lessons off a classical guitar teacher who loved flamenco, and then I became obsessed with all sorts of world music.
My music education started in Italy, and I did the conservatorium and finished that really at a young age, just very focused on orchestras and all of that. And then I did my mastering in clarinet in Switzerland. I was studying and playing with big masters. But at a point, I wanted to widen things up, and the classical music environment is a bit strict, especially in Europe. I bought a saxophone and I started to improvise a bit more and learn a lot of other genres. I also started to travel around the world.
Playing with the Bay Collective is literally just giving me so many amazing life experiences, so many happy memories. We've been together 7 years. So in that 7 years, we've played so many different shows and gone to so many different places. But not only that, but going through life with these girls, it's more than just playing music. You know, we're there for each other through the ups and downs and everything that happens to each and every one of us, and it feels so good to be able to share that stage with those beautiful women that I just respect and love so much.
Playing with the Bay Collective is fun, first of all. The repertoire we have is really wide. We go from reggae to funk to folk. Doesn't matter if we are rehearsing or playing a gig or touring, it's always enriching and heartful.
What I love most about playing with the Bay Collective is just being surrounded with great musicians and warm, loving vibes, and it's a very supportive environment, and I love being surrounded by fun, creative geniuses.
You have no idea. The Bay Collective didn't necessarily start off as an all-female band. It was just our friends and our buddies, and there were plenty of dudes that have passed through the project over the 7 years. But as it grew and as it evolved, I realised that there's just not that many platforms for women to step up and show up and be seen in their power and as themselves. So the more this band evolved and the more females that joined, I just decided that I wanted this to try to be a platform for strong, incredible women to show up and work together and be seen as themselves.
Sometimes we'll do gigs with 8 women playing together on stage, and it's so powerful. The difference that you have even when there's one female on stage can be quite significant. I've had women coming up to me after gigs going, wow, I can't believe you're playing with 4 guys and it's just you, one female, all by yourself. How do you do it? And I think when they see 8 women on stage doing their thing and doing it to a really professional level, it's inspiration times 1,000.
The Bay Collective is the proof and representation that independent women musicians can make a living and can succeed.
So I think it's really important to see women in general in powerful positions, just enjoying themselves and just being free to express. That's possibly my favourite thing with the Bay Collective. It's however we show up in our expression is fine and okay.
The beautiful thing about the Bay Collective and the vibe that I wanted to create was one of camaraderie and of respect and of lifting each other up. And I think with the group that we have currently, everybody is so supportive of everybody. And I'm just not sure you get that in every band, you know, like we really want to see each other succeed and we really care about each other. And I think that shows in the, you know, when you come to see us live.
Yes, I teach. I have some private students, and I also teach in 2 schools at the moment. I restarted recently to teach a bit more intensively, and I'm loving it. Yeah, because that's how I started too. I started when I was a little kid, and my teacher was very inspiring for me. So I like to follow that path and be that teacher for the kids. I believe any musical experience I have as a performer improves the quality of my teaching, because I am learning a new genres or I'm creating something new, so I can bring that into my teaching. I think it's very important to be an active musician, to be also a good teacher.
In 2020, I started freediving. It's kind of like this amazing active kind of meditation. Through the freediving world, I also got into mermaiding. There's been a lot of mermaid video shoots and photo shoots during the last few years, and it's also kind of become a part of Sky Eater, part of the branding. Like we put a lot of mermaid photos in our album covers and EP covers and stuff, kind of as an extra element of magic.
I do have a family of my own. I have a husband, a 7-year-old stepson, and a 3-year-old daughter. I wrote a song about her recently, and we're going to release it as a single soon. It's called Amelia. And she knows all the words to this song and she sings it and she asks me to sing it when she's going to sleep. And I don't know, that's a pretty amazing feeling that she wants to hear the song that Mummy wrote about her to put her to sleep, you know? Like, I don't know where else in the world I could source that kind of feeling from, you know? It's amazing. She's incredible. I have been trying not to force my lifestyle and my love of music on her. I want her to develop that naturally and organically if that's what direction she wants to go. But at 3 years old, she's already dancing around the house and singing songs and showing such a love of music and rhythm. And I'm so excited for her in the next few years. She's really lucky that if she likes music, you know, she's going to be surrounded by an incredible community of aunties that can show her the way. I think it's really, really important for all new mothers and mothers that have ambitions and goals and have things that they want to do, that they don't let those things go by the wayside, because the happier we are as mothers and as people, the happier our children are going to be.
I love the most the companionship. The Bay Collective, I think, has got a lot of potential, much more to grow and to develop and create altogether.
It's very inspiring for women just to get up and work together and just be empowered.
I absolutely feel like I'm definitely more empowered now than when I was in my 20s doing classical, because I can choose the project where I play original music.
Basically, all of us are very confident in different ways, which we might not even think that, but we are all living in a way or performing in a way that really puts us outside our comfort zone. So I think just do it.
I think it's really important for women to pursue their passions at any age. I've had first-hand experience with this with my mum, who is in her 60s and only in recent years started pursuing art as her passion. Like, she's wanted to do art since she was a teenager, just creating the most amazing artworks, like Most of the ones behind me are from my mom, which is so sweet. She's also been playing ukulele and like really thriving now playing that instrument, and did her first concert last year, which I think that's proof that you can pursue your passion at any age and find you'll get so much out of it.
By creating a project like the Bay Collective, I feel like we are contributing to the mood where girls can see what we're doing and understand that they can do the same thing, that they don't have to be intimidated, that they can dream big, and anything they can dream can become a reality. It's really, really important that that's the take home that people get from our show. It's really important.
He was sitting in front of the crowd on that cold, dark night.